I'm Lindsay Vallandingham.
And I'm Jeremiah Dow.
We're with the Symphony Group at Keller Williams Louisville East. We are serving the greater Louisville area, Oldham County, and Southern Indiana. Today, we're asking the question, should I buy
or build?
Before we talk about build versus buy, let's talk about the Louisville market and where it's trading. Right now, Louisville's median home price is about $300,000 and going up about 3 to 4% every year.
And we expect that trend to continue moving smoothly on up 3 to 4% for 2026 as well.
Inventory is tight, which squeezes the new construction and pre-existing homes inventory.
That's exactly why we want to talk about what makes more sense for you right now. Buy an existing home or build a new home.
All right, so let's talk money, because that's what people really want to know, right?
So new construction is going to run you about $120 to $220 a foot in the greater Louisville market, depending on what kind of home you're looking to build.
Right, and when you think about building, you also have to think about all the prep work that goes into it. So you have your survey, connection of utilities, septic, sewer, all things like that, architectural plans. That all has to go into the building right before you even start building.
Exactly. Not to mention, you've got to purchase the land that the home is going to be built on. Your builder's going to have markups. There's going to be a lot of costs over and above the cost to build the home itself. And you have to factor all of that in when you're looking at the cost of new construction.
And building isn't cheap. You're usually paying a premium for customization.
So why do people like building from scratch?
Well, there's total design freedom. You can get the layout of the house, you can pick the fixtures, energy efficient. You can design all that, put all your own touches, and have that freedom to pick as you go.
But all of that freedom comes at a cost.
And there's longer time frames and even builder delays.
So if you're someone who's looking for speed, who's looking for certainty, building can be a tough nut to crack.
A little stressful. Yeah.
Absolutely.
On the flip side, let's talk about buying an existing home.
Well, the first pro is, instead of talking about months to move in, we're talking about weeks. The timeline is much faster.
And with the median sales price in Louisville being about $300,000, it's way below everybody else's budget, so it's much more affordable.
The costs of existing construction can be a lot lower than the cost of new construction.
You also get an established neighborhood, mature trees, and you're not living in a construction zone.
The drawbacks are, you're not going to get to pick your kitchen. You're not going to get this ideal floor plan, and there are going to be maintenance items that come up. But ultimately, choosing a house that's already existing can have a lot of benefits when it comes to the neighborhood itself.
But an older home can mean more maintenance. That's something you have to be prepared for.
So what's the call? Build or buy?
If you want speed, affordability, and established neighborhood, it's much better to buy in the 2026 market than to build.
But if you're someone who is looking to literally design their own home from scratch, and you've got flexibility on your timeline, and you are open to the idea that delays may happen, and you've got a little extra budget, you may love building new construction.
Particularly if you already have a lot or land in mind.
But buying definitely makes more sense if you want to start building equity right away and avoid that new construction roller coaster. Right. So if you are trying to make the decision in 2026 whether to buy, the Symphony Group has you covered. Reach out to us at symphonyrealtygroup@gmail.com.